Hey Jules and Plexus Partners. I'm sitting out on a Friday night and just talking about the business and the opportunity that we have and how blessed we are with the business that we have. But it's also a time to think about the difference between our growth and our stability months. I think it's a message a lot of people need to hear. We can get almost a little panicky on the months that we're not having growth. We feel like we're doing all the things only to finish the month where we had finished the month before. Maybe even down a little bit sometimes. I think for anybody who's been in this industry for as long as I have now, 3 decades in this industry, one of the things that you get real clear on, especially if you've had a 6-figure income for a few decades, and there's a lot of professional networkers who have, I think all of them will tell you the same thing. That I can take my glasses, the sun is just setting, tell you the same thing, and that is that you are likely to have months of growth 3 or 4 times a year if you're completely consistent, you show up, you're there for your team, you've got systems in place, you're growing with technology, you're staying on top of everything new, and you're making sure you duplicate generations down in your business. If you do all those things well, you're still likely only going to have growth 3 or 4 times a year. But the other months are equally important, your stability months. Those are the months that you refill your funnel. Those are the months you evaluate your systems. Those are the months you develop the relationships with the leaders that are growing in the legs 3 and 4 and 5 levels deep. It's when you cement your business. It's when the glue goes in there. It's when you really solidify the solid foundation that's required if you want to have a strong residual income. So we need to reassess maybe how we think about our business. Think of all of the careers out there, whether they're professionals, dentists, doctors, lawyers, accountants, or laborers, or retail people, or entrepreneurs that are out there. They are not expecting a raise month in and month out. We kind of get that way, don't we? We get a little spoiled because we can go a long time getting a monthly raise, an annual raise. But the truth is, those entrepreneurs, those retail people, the doctors, the lawyers, the engineers, they're all working just as hard month after month, just as hard one month as they did the other month, with no expectation of a salary increase. They're just happy that that's the income they get, and maybe we'll negotiate a salary raise once a year. We, however, get really spoiled in network marketing. But we need to also remember that those months of stability, those months of cleansing sometimes when things actually might go backwards a little bit, that those are all equally important months in our business. If we want to have months of growth, then we need to dig in the months of stability, where we have the time to do some of the things we might not have the time to do in the months of momentum. So maybe let's think of our business a little differently, and let's appreciate those months with great gratitude, because we also know that those months are required so that, again, we can have the months of growth. Hope everybody's having a great weekend.